Stop everything you're doing right now and truly listen. Have you ever felt that the universe is trying to tell you something? This is not just another motivational talk. This is the key that will remove the chains holding you in place. The moment you've been waiting for has arrived. What is happening with the law of attraction in 2026? Why have the methods that worked before suddenly stopped producing results? Why are your visualizations no longer materializing and your affirmations sound empty? The answer will shock you. Earth's energy field has changed. The planet's frequency has risen, and the old attraction techniques simply do not resonate with the new reality. Today, I will reveal to you exactly what has changed and how to adapt to the new rules of the game. You stand at the threshold of the greatest spiritual shift in human history. This transition requires not just new methods from you, but a complete transformation of your approach to reality. What used to take months can now happen in days, but only if you know how to work properly with the new energy. Scientific foundation. Your brain produces measurable electromagnetic waves. This is not a metaphor. This is physics. When thoughts and feelings synchronize, a state is achieved that scientists call coherence. In this state, your brain signal interacts with the quantum field, a boundless ocean of possibilities from which physical reality materializes. But here's the catch. The quantum field responds not to your words, but to your vibration. Until 2024, Earth's energy field resonated at a frequency of about 7.83 hertz, the so-called Schumann resonance. This frequency remained stable for millennia. The old methods of the law of attraction were tuned precisely to this frequency. You visualized what you desired, repeated affirmations, felt gratitude, and it worked because your vibration matched the planet's vibration. However, since late 2024, the Schumann frequency has begun to rise rapidly. Researchers have recorded spikes up to 16 to 30 hertz and higher. This is not just numbers. This means that the very fabric of reality is restructuring itself. The planet is transitioning into a new energetic state, and humanity is experiencing a quantum leap in consciousness. Imagine a radio receiver tuned to an old wave when the station is already broadcasting on a new one. You hear only interference. This is exactly what is happening to those who continue using old attraction techniques in 2026. The new frequency requires a new level of awareness. It amplifies everything. Your thoughts, emotions, intentions. If before a negative thought had a delayed impact, now it materializes almost instantly. The same applies to positive states. This means you can no longer afford mental carelessness. Each of your thoughts is a seed that sprouts with incredible speed in the new energetic soil. The problem and its origins. Here is what most people do not understand. From childhood, society hands us a set of unwritten rules. Don't stand out. Be like everyone else. Big money is dangerous. Spirituality is good, but don't make a living from it. We accept those limitations as truth and build our lives inside this invisible cage, not even realizing that the door has always been open. These programs were formed over years. Your brain, like a sponge, absorbed the beliefs of parents, teachers, media. They deposited in layers in the subconscious, creating the operating system of your life. And when you try to apply the law of attraction, these old programs sabotage your efforts from within. You visualize wealth, but the subconscious whispers, rich people are selfish. You affirm love, but somewhere deep inside sits the fear of betrayal from childhood. You declare success, but simultaneously fear the envy and judgment of those around you. This is energetic schizophrenia. You send a mixed signal to the universe, and it does not understand what you actually want. In the old energy, these contradictions could be worked through slowly. You had time for therapy, for gradual rewriting of beliefs. But in the new high-frequency reality of 2026, these internal conflicts create powerful energetic blockages that repel your desires from you with double force. The universe amplifies your dominant vibration, and your dominant vibration is not what you say, but what you truly believe deep in your soul. Stay with me until the end of this video, because principles will be revealed that can change your life. Subscribe to the channel Energy Awakening, like the video, and leave any comment, for example 3 sevens. This helps the algorithms show the video to those who are seeking answers. If you want to help the channel create higher quality content, become a sponsor. Your support allows us to make quality materials, and in gratitude, you will receive early access to videos, step-by-step guides with specific techniques, and exclusive meditations with affirmations. The sponsor button is below the video. Thank you. Let's examine 3 main obstacles that block your manifestation in the new reality. First obstacle: virus words of low frequencies. Listen to how you speak. I hope to get a promotion. I would try to start a business. I need to find love. Each of these words, hope, try, need, carries within it the vibration of uncertainty, doubt, lack. In the quantum field, there is no time. It does not distinguish past, present, and future. It reacts only to the current vibration. When you say, I hope, you radiate the energy of absence, uncertainty. You are literally telling the universe, I am not sure this will happen. Neurobiology confirms this. Each word activates certain neural pathways in your brain. The word hope activates zones associated with anxiety and uncertainty. Your limbic system, the ancient reptilian brain, perceives this as a danger signal. The body switches to protective mode, produces cortisol, the stress hormone. And now you are no longer the creator of your reality, but a frightened creature trying to survive. In such a state, attracting miracles is impossible. Imagine a practical example. 2 women are looking for work. The first says, I hope they will hire me for this position. The second, I know that the right job is already moving toward me. Feel the difference in energy. The first is begging for alms from the universe. The second is declaring her power. In the new high-frequency reality, this difference decides everything. The universe instantly reads the vibration of the second woman and begins restructuring circumstances to match her confidence. Second obstacle: limiting beliefs about time. Most people still think in linear time. I need 5 years to save for an apartment. At my age, it's too late to change careers. Relationships are built over years. These beliefs were relevant in the old energy, when materialization occurred slowly. But in 2026, time is collapsing. Listen to this carefully. In the quantum field, all possibilities exist simultaneously. Right now, at this moment, there exists a reality where you already have the ideal apartment. There exists a reality where you have already found the love of your life. There exists a reality where your business is thriving. This is not fantasy. This is a scientific fact of quantum mechanics. All these realities exist as waves of possibilities, waiting for the observer who will collapse them into matter. You are that observer, and the only thing that determines which reality you materialize is your state of consciousness. When you say, "I need time," you create a temporal loop. You place the desired in the future, which never arrives because you always live in the now. The future is an illusion created by your mind. The only moment in which you can create is the present. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to restructure itself, works instantly. One strong emotional experience can change in a second a neural network that would normally take months to form. People who have experienced clinical death often return completely transformed. Their fears, addictions, limitations disappear instantly. Why? Because they experience something beyond time, and their brain instantly restructured itself. You can create a similar shift in consciousness right now, not through years of practice, but through decision, through the radical choice to believe that the desired already exists. This is not positive thinking. This is quantum mechanics in action. Third obstacle, emotional blocks and energy leaks. You cannot attract abundance while simultaneously complaining about lack. You cannot attract love while constantly discussing past betrayals. You cannot attract success while envying others' achievements. Each complaint, each gossip, each judgment is an energy leak. It is like trying to fill a bathtub with water when the drain is open. Your energy field is like a battery. It has a certain capacity. When you complain, you discharge this battery. When you judge others, you lose energy. Science confirms this. Studies have shown that negative emotions literally diminish the electromagnetic field of the heart, making it chaotic and ragged. Remember, your heart generates an electromagnetic field 5,000 times more powerful than the brain's field. The heart is the main transmitter of your signal to the universe. When you experience low-frequency emotions, fear, anger, resentment, envy, the heart's field becomes incoherent. It sends a mixed, weak signal into the quantum field, and the universe cannot respond to such a signal with a clear manifestation. But when you are in a state of gratitude, love, joy, the heart's field becomes coherent. It begins to generate a powerful, ordered wave. This wave synchronizes with the quantum field and begins organizing reality around you. People, situations, opportunities are literally attracted to you, like metal filings to a magnet. In the new high-frequency reality of 2026, this effect has been amplified hundreds of times. Each of your emotional states now has an almost immediate response. Spend a day in complaints, and by evening, you'll receive confirmation of your complaints in the form of new problems. Spend a day in gratitude, and by evening, you will receive new reasons to be grateful. The law of the mirror works faster than ever. The first step toward adaptation in the new reality is not a new technique, but radical honesty with yourself. You cannot heal what you refuse to feel. Awareness is the light that dissolves darkness. Without awareness, there is no choice. Ask yourself right now, what do I truly believe? Not what I say out loud, not what I want to believe, but what I believe deep in my soul. If you affirm abundance, but every time you see a restaurant bill, you feel a tightening in your stomach, that is your truth. If you visualize success, but secretly fear that you will be judged for your ambitions, that is your truth. Do not judge yourself for these beliefs. Simply see them. Acknowledge their existence. In the moment when you see a limiting belief without resistance, you are already beginning to dissolve it. Awareness itself is healing. You bring the program from the dark subconscious into the light of consciousness, and it loses power over you. Here's a powerful practice for the new reality. Every time you catch yourself in an old limiting thought, immediately break the pattern. Physically, snap your fingers, clap your hands, say out loud, cancel. This is not just a ritual. This is a neurobiological tool. Physical action interrupts the automatic neural sequence, gives you a second of pause between stimulus and reaction. In this second of pause, freedom is born. In this second, you are no longer a slave to habit. You can make a new choice. Replace the old thought with a new, consciously chosen one. Do not fight the old. Simply choose another. Cancel. I choose to believe that abundance is my natural state. Repeat the new thought with feeling. Feel it in your body. Allow it to create a new neural pathway. Remember, your brain does not know the difference between real experience and vividly imagined experience. When you sincerely feel abundance, even if external circumstances have not yet changed, your brain records this as experience. It begins building new neural connections. After several repetitions, the new pathway becomes automatic. Your subconscious is reprogrammed. Tools of new thinking. In the new reality of 2026, your words possess incredible materializing power. Each word is a vibration that is instantly read by the quantum field. Here is the new language of creation. Power words. Instead of I hope, I know. Instead of I need, I allow. Instead of I will try, I choose. Instead of if it works out, when this happens. Instead of problem, opportunity for growth. Listen to the difference in energy. I know that abundance flows to me. This is not hope. This is a declaration. This is setting an energetic fact. You are not asking the universe. You are informing it of what you have already chosen. Affirmations of the new frequency. Old affirmations were often passive. I am worthy of love. Money comes to me. They worked in slow energy, but now activation of higher frequencies is required. Here are affirmations resonating with the new reality. My energy is open to miracles. I radiate the frequency of abundance. The universe is always on my side. I trust divine timing. I am a magnet for opportunities. The right people and circumstances find me. I release the past and joyfully welcome the new. My life is a constant miracle. Each of my words is a creative vibration. I create my reality consciously. Repeat these affirmations not mechanically, but with full presence. Feel each word in your body. Imagine how these words create waves of energy spreading from your heart in all directions, restructuring the quantum field around you. Heart coherence practice. This is the most powerful technique for tuning to the new frequency. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Place your hand on your heart. Begin breathing deeply and slowly. Inhale for a count of 5. Exhale for a count of 5. Imagine that you are breathing through your heart. Now, recall a moment from the past when you felt deep gratitude or unconditional love. Do not just remember, relive this moment. Feel the warmth in your chest. Feel the expansion. Remain in this state for 3 to 5 minutes. This is the state of heart coherence. In this state, your electromagnetic field becomes ordered and powerful. Scientists have measured. In the state of heart coherence, the heart sends a signal that synchronizes the work of the entire body, brain, hormonal system, immune system. But most importantly, this signal interacts with the quantum field. Practice heart coherence every morning even before you pick up your phone. This tunes your vibration for the entire day. This is your daily ritual of alignment with the new reality. 5 minutes of coherence in the morning creates a resonance that lasts for hours. Examples of great people. History knows many people who intuitively use the principles of quantum attraction long before science confirmed this. Oprah Winfrey grew up in poverty, experienced sexual abuse in childhood, was pregnant at 14 and lost the child. By all laws of statistics, her life should have been a tragedy. But Oprah made a radical choice. She refused to believe in limitations. She says, "I always knew that my life would become bigger than the circumstances of my childhood. I felt it in every cell of my body." Notice the word knew, not hoped, but knew. This is the vibration of confidence that creates reality. Oprah practiced gratitude even before it became fashionable. Every day she wrote down 5 things for which she was grateful, even when externally there was nothing to be grateful for. She says, "Gratitude changes everything. It is the fastest road to abundance." Today, her wealth is estimated at billions of dollars, but her main wealth is the consciousness of abundance that she developed. Money is merely a reflection of her internal vibration. Jim Carrey, as a young and unknown actor, wrote himself a check for $10 million with the note, "For acting services." He carried this check in his wallet and constantly visualized the moment when he would receive such a fee. But the key was not in the visualization, but in the fact that he felt like a successful actor, even when no one knew his name. He already lived in the reality of his success from within. Several years later, just before Thanksgiving, Jim received an offer to star in the film Dumb and Dumber for a fee of exactly $10 million. Coincidence? No. The materialization of his vibration. He placed that check in his father's coffin, who died before this moment, with the words, "Dad, you were right. I did it." Jim Carrey says, "You can fail at what you hate, so why not take a risk doing what you love?" This is a profound understanding. The fear of failure exists anyway, but if you choose the path of the heart, even failures become stepping stones to the goal. The universe supports those who follow their truth. Your life is not happening to you. It is responding to you. Every event, every meeting, every circumstance is a mirror of your internal state. In the new high-frequency reality of 2026, this mirror has become instantaneous and absolutely accurate. The old methods of the law of attraction were based on doing. Visualize, affirm, create vision boards. The new law of attraction is based on being. Do not ask yourself, "What do I need to do?" Ask, "Who do I need to be?" What version of yourself do you need to embody right now to resonate with the desired reality? A person who already lives in abundance does not worry about money, not because they have a lot of it, but because they trust the flow. A person who already lives in love does not desperately seek relationships. They radiate wholeness, and love naturally attracts to them. You cannot attract what you are not vibrationally. Divine timing is not luck. It is alignment. When your internal vibration matches the vibration of what you desire, the universe brings you together with it at the perfect moment. Not earlier, because you are not ready. Not later, because you are already ready. Every trial you went through, every pain, every lesson, all this prepared you to receive a new level of reality. The power was never outside. It has always been within you. Today, now, this is the perfect moment to claim it. You are the author artist, and sculptor of your reality. What will you create in the next second? The choice is yours. Remember, the new reality of 2026 requires a new level of responsibility. You can no longer blame circumstances, government, the economy, the past. Everything that happens in your life is your creation. Accept this responsibility not as a burden, but as the greatest gift. Because if you created the current reality, it means you are capable of creating any other. The new law of attraction of 2026 is simple. Become the version of yourself that already lives in the desired reality. Not tomorrow, not when circumstances change, right now. Feel abundance when your account is empty. Feel love when you are alone. Feel success when no one knows your name. This is not self-deception. This is tuning to the quantum reality that already exists and is waiting for you to collapse it into the physical world. Right now, something wonderful is already making its way to you. Do not resist. Do not doubt. Simply open up and receive. Your time has come.